What is up, and welcome to another video. Today I'm down here in Williamsburg, and I don't know if you can see outside of the window, probably not, but we are at the Williamsburg Pottery, and I drove in here wondering if it was even open because it seems very dead. This is definitely not what the Pottery used to be back the last time I came here. Now, I thought I would come out here and do a little video on this. I don't know if I can really film it in there or anything. I might take some pictures with my phone or something like that. But yeah, it used to be on this side of the train tracks, and then there's more stuff on the other side, and you had to cross underneath of the railroad tracks in a tunnel and whatnot. But they redid it, and from my perspective right now, I haven't been inside yet. It doesn't have that same vibe. It doesn't have that same feeling. And I don't think a lot of people are going to disagree with me based on the number of people that are here. Yeah, it's just empty. I drove in here wondering if it was open. It looked abandoned. But yeah, I think the lights are on. So I think I'm going to go in the buildings, or building A, I believe, and I'm just going to wander through, and I'll let you know. If I can't film anything in there, then I will let you know what it's like, and sort of let you know whether or not you should make the trip here if you're down in the Williamsburg area. But yeah, let's get into this. I haven't been here in ages, since I was like a little kid. So this is very different than what it used to be. But yeah, let's get another look at it. Okay, so this is building A, and then further down, it goes way beyond all those cars. So there's 3 main buildings here, but we're gonna, I see an arrow on that building, or on that door, so I'm not sure, like right there. Not sure if that door is open. Like all these doors say use other door. So I'm just gonna go over there and see what door is open. So yeah, I'm gonna head over there, and I was gonna bring my GoPro, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think it's too, if it was busier maybe I would. Yeah, it's dead here, so I think there's maybe some workers' cars in the parking lot, but like, look over here. Most of the parking lot looks like that. Dead. This is like deader than a dead mall. But we're gonna go in. I'm just gonna take my phone and take some video and pictures on my phone so I can go into incognito mode. And we are going into building A. I see some stuff in there. We're open till 6. Okay, this is funny. They also have these tin signs, which I love. Always love places that have those. Coca-Cola. I'm not wearing my Coke shirt, so. Right there. Oh, and there's another one. A bunch of them. In fact, this is all. Too bad they left Virginia. Love me a good steak and shake burger. And a classic Coke. Here's some B2 stuff. We still have a long way to go. We just left the building A, I believe. We have, I think we have 2 more buildings, but this is, let me see if I can zoom in. James L. Oh, this is the statue of the founder of the Pottery. Let's see, passed away in July of 2005, so coming up in 2025, that'll be about 20 years ago. And there he is making some pottery. Alright, we got 2 more buildings, I believe. That last building was sort of empty. Let's see what's in this one. We're greeted with more tin signs. Love it. So most of this area is empty. So I'm gonna wander back this way. So we're on our way to the last building, I believe. That building was about half empty, just like that parking lot. So I don't see myself spending too much more time here. Yeah, we're just gonna walk down. That register at the end of this building is closed, so I didn't want to try to go out that. It looked like it was supposed to be off limits, but I wandered back there and it just seemed like it was a bunch of shelves and stuff that weren't out on the floor. So we're gonna wander around here. So it appears I could have gone out that door, but I didn't want to. And back in the heyday, there used to be a tunnel right there that went over to the other part, but that's no longer open. So please use the main entrance, so I have to go around. And hopefully this building has more in it than the other one, because the other one barely had anything. Alright, let's go. Already seeing a lot more merchandise out, so maybe that's a good sign. This is building C, so last building. So let's go in. Alright, that is going to do it, I think, for the Williamsburg Pottery. Yeah, I mean, I was sort of optimistic in the first building, but by the time I got to the second, it just wasn't really much. Yeah, sort of a letdown in my opinion, because this building just had a bunch of the same. The only thing that was different in this building were the flags. Other than that, it had just the same stuff that was in this second building. And the second building had a lot of stuff that was in the first. Basically, it was just a bunch of like repeats and stuff. All the pots in there, I kept coming across the same like 20 pieces of pottery, so I don't know. Doesn't seem as much variety as it used to have, but I mean, if you're in the Williamsburg area, I mean, you might as well give it a shot, especially on a rainy day. This could be nice. That last building did not have AC, so I thought that was odd, but the other two were fine. Also, there used to be a restaurant over there that is now closed, so that looks like it's just empty. It's available, so if you want to put a restaurant in, there you go. But we're just gonna take the long hike back to the car. So we're all the way at the other end near Go-Karts Plus. Alright, so I made it back to the car. I don't know if I finished the video in the last clip, but yeah, I wanted to not be disappointed, and I was feeling optimistic in the first building. There's a lot in the first building, but as I got to the end of building B, there just really wasn't anything. It was all empty. And then building C was, for lack of better words, sort of pathetic. There was no one there, not a single worker in that building. They had the heat on. It's June, mid-June. It's in the upper 80s today, so yeah, that was a pleasant experience. I don't know if their AC's broken in that building, but basically, from what I noticed, if you don't have much time, you'll see everything that you need to see in building A if that's open, but it never hurts, because if you're visiting, it'll probably be different and laid out different. It seems like they'll have different merchandise out depending on the season and whatnot. So if you go, then it could very well be different. So I do recommend walking, if you have the time, walking through all the buildings. But if you only have the time to walk through one, definitely building A, because that has the most. There really wasn't any place that just looked abandoned in that, but everywhere, the other two buildings just like was basically filled with stuff that you found that you could find in building A. I think building C had a lot of like larger pottery, so if you're looking for your planters and stuff like that, in fact there may be more outside along the curb and whatnot than there's some inside as well, but that building is mainly just like the outdoor flags and stuff. Other than that, yeah, will I come back? I don't see myself coming back again real soon, but who knows, maybe in a year or so, maybe I'll come back. But I don't think this is something you need to do every single time you come to Williamsburg, but if you haven't been to Williamsburg before and you're coming and you don't know when you're going to be back in the area, then sure, I recommend just checking it out. You never know if you'll find something, but they do have a lot of cool stuff that you wouldn't expect at a Pottery, so they got a lot of random stuff, so you could find something for just about any person in your family here. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be back personally, but let me know if you've been to the Williamsburg Pottery. Let me know in the comments below. If you've been to the original Pottery and then like the current Pottery, let me know, what did you think of the new one? Am I crazy? To me, it just seems like the public just doesn't like it as much, because every time I pass by here, it's empty. It just doesn't seem like the destination that it used to be. But that's just me. I mean, they still got some merchandise and pottery and whatnot. They just don't have the variety and the amount of stuff, I think, that they used to have back in the day. But, you know, things don't last forever, so to be perfectly honest, I don't know how much longer the Pottery's gonna be here, so you might as well come down and give them a visit. And I think that's gonna do it for today's video. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments below, and if you have any places that you want me to make a video on in the Williamsburg area on a future visit, let me know as well. I'd love to hear what you guys want to see, and yeah, that's gonna do it. Peace.